just wanted to know how did that feel to get your first NFL touchdown yesterday?
It felt great, man. Everybody was excited for me. Family and friends were excited for me. So it was a great feeling to do, and there's more to come.
We'd seen you work on that with, at times when Matthew was able to throw in camp, and also with Walford a little bit as well when Walford was throwing in camp, and we'd seen you guys practice that over and over. But not quite the start to the season that anybody was expecting. So to kind of get that going and actually get the ball through the air down the field like that, what does that do for an offense?
It just makes us more explosive. We've been working on it all camp, all summer, off season. But I mean, it's great timing to overcome, and we're losing, and nothing wrong with that. But it's time to open it up, and we're gonna get it done. So we're not worried about a thing. We're just gonna keep it going, and just keep airing it out.
Mm-hmm. And then last one for me, Tutu. So we had talked to you and talked to when Sean McVay had mentioned how hard you'd been working through the spring and the summer. So I think it maybe surprised some people that you were inactive for a couple of games. Did you ever get an understanding as to why that was? And was there anything that coaches were wanting to work with you, or was it just a numbers thing?
Probably just a numbers thing, man. At the end of the day, it's a business, so I just do what I can and just ask questions or whatever it may be at the time. But at the end of the day, man, they only doing what's best for the team. So I just leave it up to them. And whenever my number's called, that's when I handle my business.
Okay. Thank you, Tutu.
Thank you.
Gary.
Hey, Tutu. Thanks for taking the time to do this. So what were those? What were you getting? Phone calls, texts, from your family and friends? And what was kind of the one? And did any of those stand out to you in terms of what people were saying?
Yeah, man. Actually, after the game, I had numerous calls and text messages and tags and stuff on social media. So I mean, just coming to that and knowing that I had a good play and a good touchdown, it felt great, man. And I'm just looking forward to have that feeling again.
Did you? I know you worked closely with Cooper Kupp during the off season and during the season. Have you heard from him at all? And if you did, what did he say?
We actually have a receivers group chat. So he was saying keep going and send us text messages in the group chat. So I haven't spoken to him one-on-one yet. Yeah, I seen him today actually in treatment, but I didn't get a chance to go up to him because I was working out. So, but we Coop's a good person, man, and he's a caring person. So he was happy for us.
And finally, for me, you've shown against the Cowboys and now with this, this game that you can get behind guys, you can be a deep threat. But I imagine, you want to be able to show your full complement of skills. Are you confident that you're going to get some opportunities on some shorter and mid-range routes as well?
Yes, absolutely. It's gonna come, man. I'm just waiting for it to come, and I trust Sean and the quarterbacks to plan everything. And when it's there in time, then I'm gonna show you guys what I can do.
Thanks very much.
Thank you,
Greg.
Hey, Tutu, except for your TD catch, the other snaps you were on the field, you were blocking in the run game. And I know that was one of the knocks that some people thought they had on you. Oh, he's a littler guy. How's he going to block in the run game? How do you feel about your blocking and where you're at in terms of like evolving into a complete wide receiver in the NFL?
Just pretty much, man. I got a little room to improve in blocking, man. Like I ain't the biggest guy, but as long as I put my body in front of the defender and hold him to, I say probably 5 seconds or more so the running back or whoever you get by, I did my job. So that's what I try to do. It's not really about just being big. It's just knowing how to block and to put your body in the way for how long.
And then overall, what do you sense is the mood of this team after 4 straight losses? Where are you guys at mentally, and how do you see guys reacting to the lack of success, which the Rams hardly ever have this lack of success under Sean McVay?
I mean, we good, man. We just taking one game at a time, man. Every week we prepare. We practice hard, and we just come out and just play. ain't nobody run walk around the locker room with their head down. I mean, it's a game of football. We have fun, and we just gotta just come together and just pull through at the end. So, I mean, that's it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Jordan.
Tutu, you mentioned the receivers group chat, and I had to follow up on that one. Okay, so I know you can't like get us too behind the scenes on that one, but who's the funniest in the group chat? Who texts weird? Who has the most personality? What's the dynamic like?
I mean, we don't really pretty much just text. It just be about business pretty much. If it's something funny, it'd be at the moment. But pretty much we just go over. We just send like the scripts or today's practice in there. It don't really be like we just do all that in person in meetings.
And then I had a quick question too. I noticed Yarbs was really bringing the energy and really coaching you guys hard last week at practice. And he always does that, but especially with you guys having to step up and sort of rally without Cooper. What has he been like during this time? He and Cooper being so close and having worked so closely together, and then him making it known to you guys that the group has to step up and sort of fill that void.
Yards he bring energy every day to practice. As you see, he just told it like we have some players gonna have because Coop's pretty much the biggest part of the offense. He does a lot as in blocking and knowing everything. So like we really have to step up. We gotta really know everything. We gotta be on our P's and Q's. So he wasn't worried. He knew that we could handle it. So I mean, he just bring the extra energy. So and we need that. So we just happy to be around him.